Hi Ryan, this is Keith. Just looks like that video conference call fortunately wouldn't work. So this is regular video on my phone. So as you can see, I'm just on the first level of the home, just going through the side door here, just trying to show you a whole picture. All the damages. This is the main floor. Tenant just moved out, left a mess. You can see, but the damages are down here. As you can see, this is the main entryway downstairs. As you can see here, give me a full picture here. So this is the hallway area. So this kind of like half cut drywall is what I was talking about. So when they come here, they can't just they can fix the drywall here. That's actually more labor intensive, but they can definitely just put in this little patch here, you can see, right? But they can't just paint this section. They'd have to send off the whole thing, or send off this section and retexture it and then repaint the whole thing, because even if they were to match this color, which they will do, obviously it won't be the same new paint or old paint. They'd have to repaint you see the whole section here. So that's kind of one thing I was addressing, basically all this stuff here. So obviously, this is, as you can see, carpet down here, right? And then fix the drywall, and then they have to texture and two coat of paint on everything. So this is that utility closet I was telling you about. I'm just gonna go one by one. So give me a picture of the main area. This is a laundry room where the carpets everywhere are ripped out. If it's a big giant space, it will actually be cheaper. The more cuts they make, obviously, more labor. So I'm just going one by one. Your utility closet here. As you can see, it's all half cut open. And the trim stuff, it's actually more than two doors. You see, this is the trim stuff. And because they got moldy, they have to cut it. But this stuff here, they can possibly, if they buy this door trim, obviously it's an entire piece. They'd have to buy it anyway and cut this, versus we can just rip this out and replace the whole trim. I think the handy guy actually said it's actually saves some labor if instead of messing around and cut these lanes and match it and paint, just replace the trim. And that's pretty much on every door. So for example, here, utility door trim. Same thing here. The second is bathroom door trim, and this big giant trim here, just a flat piece right here. This trim, that's the second door. Let me see. There's actually these are okay, but this is a third door. This is the trim here. So these are the door trims. Seems like little things, but they all add up. So one of the bathrooms you can see here, this is the one bedrooms, and the closet, you see all those drywall got cut. So that's no longer just a baseboard right there. They'd have to, the handyman's gonna have to probably cut that flush to put a place in and sand it, mod it, texture and paint. And when they paint, this is a utility closet, but still they'd have to paint probably the whole thing. You see the carpet goes all the way in here and cut. It's kind of slightly more labor intensive. So bedroom 2, just give you some perspective. This is the second bigger bedroom. You see that this is all the carpets out, and I already showed you the door trim. You see there's more of these things, right? It's no longer just a baseboard. So they need to, particular for bedroom, so this little piece they can definitely fix, mud and texture, but they will have to paint this entire wall to match the color. Otherwise like I said, right? I'm sure you understand it's the paint will look like a zebra. It wouldn't look the same. So this sump pump, as you can see, so this zoom out a little bit is the utility closet. Not utility, sorry. This is the bedroom closet, and the doors are right here. So this got wet, and this got wet. This is the door here, and this is the sump pump. So what we had before, I'll try to describe it, is from here to here, and then down, like frame the box, and with an access door on top, so you can flip it open and close with a locking mechanism. It was just a wood frame with same what do you call it, the drywall. Obviously it got wet and got molded, so they had to take the whole thing apart. So that little piece kind of went from this level, here, and then like that, like I said, with the door. But as you can see, right, there's a lot of labor here. In a way, it probably would have been easier if they ripped the whole drywall off. Because now it's actually more labor for them to cut these pieces, mud, these things, they'd have to sand it down pretty hard so they can mud it smooth and retexture. And all these things need to be, see this whole wall, for example, have to be repainted so they remain the same color. More of this stuff. So as you can see, pretty much the entire space paint is affected. There's not a single wall that wasn't touched, well, except for maybe in here. So unfortunately that's the case. I mean, most of this stuff really is labor. Those paint guys, like I said, are $40 to $80 an hour. 40 is very low end. I'm like, handyman's around 40 something. So really the labor alone will probably be, I don't know, quite a bit. So anyway, I hope that gives you a better idea on what I was talking about. You see all this stuff, right? Pretty much the whole space. Okay, thanks, Ryan.